Environment Canada says it's not about how cold it is, but how long this wave of frigid air will stay around that's unusual. Meteorologist Alexander Parent said Wednesday the big chill is affecting the prairies, Ontario and western Quebec, and is expected to spread into the Maritimes. But Nova Scotia was already dealing with a winter weather system that snapped hydro poles and knocked out electricity for thousands. The province's utility was still working Thursday to complete restoration of power in the province. The Christmas morning storm delivered gusts of over 100 km per hour in some areas. Parent said Northern Ontario is hardest hit by the cold snap, with temperatures expected to feel like 50 with the wind chill in some places. The size of this cold wave in terms of geographical distribution is quite exceptional for this early in the winter season. What's also exceptional is the duration of this episode, he said, noting that the extreme cold weather could hang over Quebec for the next 7 days. The extreme cold affects areas from Hudson Bay toward the Abitibi-Témiscamingue region, about 600 kilometers northwest of Montreal. Radio Canada, the weather specialist said he had to go back to 1993 to find a similar cold spell between Christmas and January the 1st. Temperatures were colder then, but the extreme cold didn't stay around for long. The last few years we had 1 or 2 days of cold weather, but usually those were compensated by a few days near zero, which is not the case this year, Parent said. It's the span of days with 10 to 15 below normal which are exceptional. Early Thursday morning, an Environment Canada map showed extreme cold weather warnings across much of Alberta, Saskatchewan and Manitoba, a large swath of Ontario and parts of Quebec. A 77-year-old man died from hypothermia Tuesday after leaving his vehicle following a crash in Hamilton, police said. A Zamboni attempts to groom the ice surface on the Canada 150 ice rink on Parliament Hill in Ottawa on Wednesday. A cold snap has caused cracks on the ice surface, forcing the cancellation of hockey games and public skating for now. Canadian Press/Fred Chartrand. In Ottawa, extreme cold forced organizers of the Bell Capital Cup International Youth Hockey Tournament to cancel its outdoor games. Matches scheduled to take place Wednesday at the Canada 150 rink on Parliament Hill will be played indoors instead, tournament staff said via Twitter. In Nova Scotia, Wednesday's weather forecast predicted wind chill values between 26 and 30, and between 30 and 35 in New Brunswick. The cold conditions were expected to stick around until the weekend.